It took over a year before anybody saw me on camera. Well over a year before anybody saw me on camera. Even now, I'm like, no, I'm good, I don't like on camera.
Actually, you could pass me one right next to you. Right up here on the car. Thanks. You gotta have the backdrop. So people cannot say, oh, sir. Like, oh, you just need a room, huh? No, we gotta show the trees behind me. There you go. Okay. Aussie, how's it, brother?
Aloha.
Aloha, happy Aloha Friday. I need to do this. Oh, hold on. Troy, how's it? Brenda. There we go. And then turn this bugger a little bit like that. And get my belly out of the frame a little bit. Hey, Sandy, how's it? No shine the light at the cars. We don't need to. We don't need to make them. We're not moving. They're moving. Yes, I'm joined out here with. Can I say your name or no? Two of my friends, Matt and my anonymous friend. Hey, Wilani, how's it? Brenda, how's it? How's it? I don't know about TikTok. All I see is the names being spammed. I wish there was a way for me to stop the names being spammed and I can just read the chat. 808, how's it? So yeah, we're gonna turn this on now. We'll see what this picks up. Jennifer, how's it? Good to see ya. We are gonna put on Ghost Tube Seer. I wonder if I turn the volume off. We'll see. No, Ghost Tube Seer works like the Ovilus, but instead of random words, it generates random words in the pictures. Cheryl, how's it? How's it? I need to turn my volume up. Why? So I can hear you? But, oh, you dropped something. I don't know how to turn the volume up on Facebook. I can yell. What? Did you touch something? Huh? What? I didn't see that. Yeah, we got our first random picture, which is random. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Looks like a house with a thing coming out of it. A little bit. So yeah, we go tell some ghost stories in a little bit. Just kind of let it settle down a bit and see what's going on here. Huh? Okay. I met an anonymous friend. Hey, locals, how's it, bro? So yeah, we're at a place here tonight called 13 Turns. There's more than 13 turns, but we just kind of started calling it that because it sounded creepier. It sounded cool. Hey Kai, how's it? Oh, I remember you, Kailua, yeah? Wow, 2009. Right on, bro. Good to see you. That's what I'm thinking about, right? You met us from Big Island, right? Hey, right on, Zavin. Hey, Big Kaviks. Oh, I give one heart on my head. Hey, Sean, how's it, bro? Thank you, thank you. So yeah,
Sure.
I'm hesitant now to tell people where I am because we're getting a lot more people on the platform that are watching. And last week we had I think a stream sniper that kind of, yeah, creeped me out. People creep me out more than ghosts. I'm antisocial. That's why I like to go out in the middle of nowhere. I talk to ghosts, not people. No, I'm just kidding. I talk to people too, but I get paid to talk to people. Hey, how's it? Yes, I am somewhere. That is a long name you have there. Sean, Aloha Friday. Tomorrow get a bon dance in Kauna Kakahe. Ooh, nice. Oh, nice. That sounds like fun. Right on, Kai. Well, it's good to see you, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm still doing this almost 20 years later. 15, 16 years later? Yeah. Wow. I don't know. I can't count right now. Okay. So we'll go ahead and begin some of the stories here. We'll keep this thing on here. If anything comes up, we'll let you know. Um, I know really nothing about this place. I know about the experiences that we've had around here. It was just a dark, scary place we would go to tell ghost stories, yeah. So, hey, thank you, brother. Thank you, Kai. So, yeah, to just come here because it was dark and it was scary, and we were looking for places that's dark and scary to see what kind goes. Hey, Mahalani, how's it? Um, oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it did ding, didn't it? Sorry. Bus. Another picture came up while I was talking that I missed completely. So, so yeah, we would come over here and do all of that kind of stuff, and we've had a lot of experiences. One of the stories, one of the experiences we had over here was we came over here, just a bunch of us hanging out. Maybe there was about at least 7 or 8 of us, and I had the spirit box on the back of my car. Brother Skylar was in the video as well, and so yeah. So Skylar was here, and we were in the car using the spirit box thing that I go use a little bit later tonight. Yeah, it's an app, so it's not like the regular spirit box that uses the radio waves. This one uses random phonetics, and it can add them together. It can answer questions. So we asked what, we got a hold of a girl that kept coming forth, and we asked what her name was, and she said her name was Alice. And we asked her that several times, and every time we'd asked her, we would get the name Alice. So that was confirmation enough to me that there was a spirit of a woman here named Alice. And from what we gathered, she had died somewhere near here, maybe on the highway behind me, maybe on this little windy road in front of me. But she did die somewhere around here in a car accident. And so we asked her, how come you haven't crossed over yet? Have you crossed over? Oh, I don't know. There's a female entity behind me. There's all kinds of entities over here. It gets interesting as the night progresses. Perhaps we'll see what tonight has in store for us. So we kept talking to this girl, and the girl said she didn't cross over yet because of him. And I'm like, him? Because of her boyfriend. And the first thought in my mind, her boyfriend's name was Philippe. I think this is the first time I've ever gotten Philippe and Alice's names correct. Talking about crossing over, here's a bunch of doors, choose one. And so Alice said Philippe wouldn't let her, she can't cross over because of Philippe. And the first thing that came into my mind was Philippe is a spirit who is keeping her here. We've come across that a few times where you have something that's not quite human that's keeping them keeping spirits bound to the place so they can feed off of their misery, their torment, their anger, their everything. You know, they'll keep. Yeah. So I thought that was Philippe was a bad guy. Then she said, like, no, that's her boyfriend. And the reason she wouldn't cross over was because Philippe wouldn't cross over. What is that?
Wind?
That's the wind.
Yeah. Look at you.
All right. All right, that's a new noise. I'll get to that after I'm done with the story. So I talked to Philippe, and this guy had a potty mouth. I mean, this guy started cussing on the spirit box. As soon as Philippe came through, he started calling me all these horrible words. He started swearing. He started cursing. He started, I'm not going to repeat that. But he was kind of getting me mad. I told him he needed to cross over, and I called down Michael the Archangel, all the guardians, all the guides, and I'm like, look, you see the white light next to you. You need to go to the light. You need to cross over. And then I got more insults. No, you're the devil. You're tricking me. That's hell. If I go back there, I'm going to die. If I go into that portal, I'm going to go to hell. You're a trick of the devil. You're a devil trying to get me to da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, right, you see Michael the Archangel right over here. That's the devil. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, it's all a trick. We're trying to trick him into going to hell, he thinks. And he'd rather stay here. A lot of the souls that have not crossed over do that for that reason. They stay here because they're afraid that they were bad in life. And so they are afraid that when they go into the light, it's not heaven that awaits them, but it's an eternity of torment in hell. So it's, yeah, that's what happened. And he still kept cussing at me. He still kept swearing at me and all of that stuff. And so I was like, you know what? I want to do something. I'm like, Alice, I want you to cross over. I want you to cross over. I want you to go into the light. I want Philippe to see you cross over. So she crossed over. How did I know? I felt it, but I also asked for confirmation. I'm like, Alice, if you're still here, say your name. And at that point, every time I would tell her to say her name would come across the spirit box. So I told her to say your name, Alice. If you're still here, say your name. Nothing. Didn't say her name the rest of the night. And I'm like, good. She crossed over. I'm like, now I'm gonna take a break. And I handed the spirit box to Skylar, who's sitting in the back of my van. I'm like, here you go. You can have this. I'm gonna take a break. I'm like, Philippe, I want you to see what just happened, and I want you to think really hard. I didn't like this guy. This guy called me names, Like, I want you to think really hard about what just happened. I'm gonna come back in a few minutes, and then we'll see what's going on from there. At that time, my friend Carolyn had come down, so her and her husband Dingy, I helped them park. We talked story a little bit, and as we just started talking story a little bit, I hear Skylar in the back. Joe, they're calling you. I'm like, what? He's like, Joe, they're calling you. And I'm like, they're what? And all of a sudden he's like, yeah, as I went over to him, and then you hear the spirit box just saying, Joe, come, Joe. Where's Joe? We need Joe. And I'm like, bro, what the hell? So the random word generator, not word generator, the random syllable generator. Picture. There you go. Let's get a little bit better here. There you go. A little castle. Was calling me for several seconds, and I just kind of tripped out on that. And so I said, okay, I'm back. Do you want to cross over now, Philippe? Nothing. I told him, well, then here's your last chance, because I'm going to tell them to go away, right? And so we went away. And so I opened up. I told Michael to open up the portal, St. Michael, and then I waited, and nothing happened. There wasn't a big boom thing, you know what I mean? There wasn't anything dramatic. I noticed when you deal with Michael the Archangel, there's rarely dramatic things like the wind picking up and blowing around, or when you deal with the Hawaiian spirits, typically they're more dramatic. Yeah, when something happens, they will let you know. But with Michael, no. And so I asked for Philippe, if he was still here, to say his name. Nothing for a few minutes, and so we're like, all right. He crossed over too. That was really cool. I mean, it's hard to tell a ghost story about a spirit box, but that's what happened. Right around here. It was one of my more memorable times. My thought is that they were a couple that got into a car accident and died somewhere along here. Karen, how's it? Aloha. Hey, everybody. Hey, Cheech. Uh, M, what faith do you belong to? So M was talking a little bit earlier. I was reading it. So, can they come into your home, break pictures, move photos? Oh, the spirits can do a lot of things. Yeah. Some weird things have been happening in my home the last 2 days. I blessed my home a long time ago. Yeah. And hi, everybody that just joined too. Aloha. I have a crucifix in my home, saints. Okay, well, and hi, 808. Hi, everybody on TikTok too. Hey, Phoebe. How's it? How's it? And everybody else. Aloha. Um, they respond to fear. Yeah. The crucifix is good as long as it takes away your fear. If you're not afraid of it, they're not going to do anything. And the same is said about people. If you walk in down the street and get one guy across the street from you who looks like he's going to cross the street and mug you with a knife, if you scared and you start running, brother's going to chase. But if you pretend you get one gun on you, or if you have a gun and you reach for it, you know, you're not afraid. You're looking at him like, try it. You know, he's not going to try anything. It's the same thing with people than it is with ghosts. If you're going to run, they're going to chase, right? So don't be afraid. You find whatever it takes to make you brave. Some people say it's a crucifix. Some people say it's tea leaf, Hawaiian salt, however you want to do it. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, as John said too, get your house blessed again. Yeah, just get all that negative energy out. Get yourself blessed, because that way they might be residing on you or in you. I've seen it a lot. Mr. Waikiki, how's it? I am in Maunawili right now in the forest. Cause yeah, we figure we'll try different locations a little bit. This place has had a bunch of stuff happen. How you doing there, Anonymous? Psst. How you doing there? Good? Okay. How about you? All right.
You're like a champ, brother. You know that. I'll tell you.
Anything at all, let me know. You pick up on anything, let me know, yeah. It feels kind of calm now. It feels kind of quiet.
You know me, bro. I'm going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Say, I don't know. It's changing around here. I don't know. Whew.
Lots of fear in me. Thank you, brother. Gonna do that. You cannot fear, bro. You gotta find something to make you strong and make you not afraid. That's what it's all about. You gotta find that. That's why, like for me, I help people. I bless houses. I do that kind of stuff. Car. And so yeah, I got no more fear either.
Down here for Tokyo Drift.
Brah. Oh, Mono Willie Drift, brah. Oh, relax. um, yeah. I test myself with fear. I push myself to go to places like this, turn off the lights. You know, I mean, right now the light, it's more scary with the light in my face because I can't see anything past my phones. If I turn the light off, my eyes adjust, right? Yeah, bless your home again. I'm not gonna give you any reason to question that. Find somebody that knows how to do it. I have a video a couple weeks ago. If you want to look on YouTube, it's alive. It's about blessing homes. It's the process on how to do it and blah 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 and how I do it, that kind of thing. Yeah, and then some stories about that. Like a parasite feeds off of your emotions, especially fear, anger, all of that stuff. Oh man, these things, they feed off of that. You think you're fighting them, but you're feeding them. Yeah. I had a friend one time. We was all hanging out, and I just finished the live, and then one of my friends got possessed, and then the other friend just started jumping in there and started yelling, "Leave my friend alone! What's wrong with you?" And and that surprised me because she's usually the scared one, and I was a little surprised. She was yelling at this thing that was possessing her friend. And then I told her she had to calm down because she's making it worse. Yeah. Rip part Bell, yeah. Thank you for all the gifts too. I'm not too sure how that works still yet. It says a lot of different stuff. But yeah. I wish we came here more. There's more stories about this place. I have one more too, but I'll go tell that story and then we'll go ahead and.
We'll go right down the road. We share stories about that too.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We cannot go there anymore, but.
I know. I know. I know. I would have recommended it, but yeah, even that might could have been not good enough for not good to go hike down there.
Yeah. I understand. You get too many other kind of people that like to go down there. Yeah.
I sure we can in the day though.
Oh, daytime,
Yeah?
100%.
I
I almost went
see why
lunch
we
there.
couldn't.
I was in Kailua for a week, for work this week, and I almost went there for lunch. It's nice and peaceful. It was really creepy. No joke. Came home 2 days ago, and the picture of my son was shattered and on the floor. Then today, the other photo of him was on the ground. You got to realize these things, they like to mess with you. Yeah.
They're gonna hit you where it's weakest.
They're gonna try. They're like a spouse or a boyfriend or a girlfriend that abuses you mentally, physically, whatever. Passive aggressive. They want you separate from everybody. They want you to be afraid. These things, I don't care what they are. I'm Catholic. I have God, and you know what I mean. And it's like I've had these things literally speaking to me in Latin, and I'm like, trying to intimidate me, and I'm like, yeah, you funny. You lucky and have a tell God kick your cole, yeah. Is it scary? Hell yeah, it's scary. I'll tell you, but I can't be scared, right? What? I don't see anything on the live.
I wrote.
I don't see you writing anything. Let's see. Oh, that's you. Wait, you have a name now. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. But I only see one message. Yeah. Okay, thank you, mods. You guys are awesome. Being mad is a great way to break fear. That's right, but you can't let it stick to you, right? Yeah. Bazooka. How's it?
He's in the company of other people. You're not that lonely.
Sorry. That's why I love the trolls, right? It's just,
You on here trolling makes it sounds like you're the lonely one.
God, I used to work 16 hours by myself overnight, and I was never lonely. Especially over here, get ghosts everywhere. Yeah? So why are you gonna be lonely? Sorry. Hey, Mystic Capricorn. I have seen as a kid. Yep. Okay. How come? Nah. Hold on. I want to do something. That's so weird. These platforms are kind of glitching back and forth. But yeah, just be brave. Find people that'll help you. You know what I mean? And remember, you got support, yeah? You can shoot me a message or whatever. The main thing I tell everybody who's going through this kind of stuff is you're not by yourself, right? You're never by yourself. You got people that will help you. You got people that'll back you up. You got a lot of people that won't do anything. Hey, how's it killing quick? You got people who don't even know you that will stand up for you and help you, right? There's a lot of us out there. You just got to remember that, right? You're not by yourself. Yeah, so one of the other stories I wanted to share over here, one of my favorite stories to share actually, because it involves legend. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Hiccups, how's it? We were over here. I think it was actually right over here. Actually, let's see. Wait. Nah, I think it was a little bit more up. We came here one night. Was me, Obake, Jennifer, and Joe Serino. And so we was just going ghost hunting, yeah. Not ghost hunting, but like what was it called? Just random dark places we were looking for. We went over Makapu. We checked out the Heiau by Makapu, between Baby Makapu and Makapu. We walked around over there, checked it out. It was really cool, you know. And then I wouldn't call it an ancient, but it's a Hawaiian temple. It was, yeah. Anyway, that's a time story for another time. It's called the Bill Clinton Heiau, but yeah. Then we went around. We went into Waimanalo. We drove the back roads. We found a few cool trails. One that was really littered. We got out, and there were things around it that were really mad. We could hear footsteps running towards us. We heard noises we've never heard before or since, you know. And then we ended up here because I used to go goof off when I was younger, and we used to be a little kolohe, a little troublemakers over here, you know, just get into trouble. So I'm like, yeah, let's go check out over here. It's dark, you know, and that was pretty much the whole reason, right? Because it was dark. And so we drove up over here. We got out. Obake and Joel, they start taking pictures. This was back in maybe 2010, 2009, 2011, somewhere around there. They're taking pictures, looking for orbs, right? And you know, so they're walking. They walk far away from the car, and I'm in the car, and I get out of the car. She's a psychic, right? She's a medium. Raymond, how's it? How's it? She's a medium, so she sits in the car, and I'm like, I get out, I'm walking around, and I can feel something different. In the dark, I feel like I'm being watched. Now, right behind me is a cliff. It's a drop off kind, you know. In front of me is the opposite. It's just a cliff that goes straight up. This road was dug out. They dug out the mountain. So, yeah, I can show you guys that in a minute. But so I get out and I'm walking around and I feel this. It doesn't feel like a ghost. It doesn't feel like a spirit. It doesn't feel like anything I've ever felt before. And the words that come into my mind are, hold on. The words that come into my mind are, or the picture is that this thing is old. This thing is like ancient, like older than humankind. This thing was here long before humans were around. This thing is animal, like primordial. This thing is a hunter. And kind of what I pictured in my head was like, not quite a dog, but a huge, like sleek, very sleek, almost like a dog, but with like black skin, big fangs. The thing was larger than my car. That's kind of how I saw it, you know. It's kind of hard to explain, never seen the things that you've never seen before, but that's kind of how it felt in my head. And I could feel it, and it was hunting, because that's what it did. It hunted, yeah. That was its instinct, and it was hunting us now. And so I get freaked out. I go back into the car, and I'm like, Jen, what's outside, Jen? What's outside? And she's like, you feel it too? I'm like, yeah. What the hell is that? She's like, that's the reason I'm staying in the car and I'm not getting out. And I'm like, all right, can you tell me a little bit about it? What the hell is it? You know, I've never felt this before. And then she goes ahead and repeats back the same thing. She's like, it's older than people, it's primordial, and it's a hunter. And I'm like, these are the same words that are in my head. She's like, well, then you got good senses too, kind of thing. You know what I mean? She's like, oh, okay, well, you're right. You know, me, I did the ghost tours. It's my job to protect people and not be scared. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna test myself, right? And so I come out, walk around my van, I sit on the back of my car now. I sit on the back of my car, I jump onto the trunk, and I light up a cigarette to calm my nerves. And as I do that, something runs out of the bush at me. All I hear is like that coming, and then the trees are moving, the grass was moving, everything. I just hear that all of a sudden, and it comes right up to me, and like my stomach jumps into my throat, and I'm like, what the hell? I run back into the car, and it's like, what the hell was that? What the hell? She's like, yeah, that's why I'm staying inside. He's challenging you. And I'm like, oh, that's great. All right. And she's like, then Jennifer, by the way, she's from New York. She starts looking ahead down the road. And I'm like, she's just staring down the road. There was a little embankment that went off to the right. And she's like, what is that? And I'm like, what is what? She's like, there's somebody else here now. I have no idea what that is. And I'm like, oh, great. she's like, I'm like, can you tell me what this thing is? Can you describe it? She's like, well, all the way down over there, a new one came. This one it looks like a man, but he has the head of a pig. And I'm like, really? She's like, I'm like it's a man that has a pig's head on? And she's like, no, the head is a pig. The eyes are moving, the nose is moving, the bristles are moving on the back. You know, she's watching the snout breathe kind of thing. It's an actual pig's head. Jubu, how's it? And so she's like, what the hell is that? And she's just like staring down there. And I'm just kind of smiling. I'm like, oh, I know who that is. We have a legend over here in Hawaii of Kamapua'a, who's described as a body of a man, head of a pig, a demigod, right? He's a troublemaker. He's kolohe, but kind of like innocent, a little bit more of an innocent troublemaker, you know. And so the windward side of the island that we're on was his territory, right? That's where he came. That's where he belonged, kind of thing. And so he was here, and Jennifer's like, well, the other thing left. And I'm like, it did? She's like, yeah, I guess this thing here's watching over us and protecting us. And I'm like, that's so cool. You know, I love to tell stories of Kamapua'a when I would do the ghost tours, just to kind of, in fact, I would do it down the road at Ulupo Heiau, because that's a place that falls into one of his stories and one of his mo'olelo, yeah? Janice, how's it? Thank you for the stars. And maybe he likes to listen. A few times when I would do the tour, he would come and he would listen to stories about himself. It was really cool. You know, he'd manifest in many different ways. So he was there listening to our stories. I was over there protecting us this night. And so about a couple minutes later, we called back the other two guys and we left. We drove down the street to 7-Eleven to grab some caffeine and kind of recollect our stuff. The night was still young, so we're like, all right, what are we going to do now? We decided to come back. Because we stupid, you know. So this Maunawili, yeah. So we went in Maunawili all the way back by Kailua side, and we're driving the back roads back up to where we are now. And as we're driving through the back roads in the residential area, there's a little dark spot between the houses and between the, you know, and I'm driving there, and all of a sudden, this large white pig appears in front of my car. Like, I don't see him walking out. He appears in front of my car. And I slammed my brakes on. This pig was just cruising. This guy was just sauntering, like, not running. Didn't care about anything. Karen, thank you for the stars. Mahalo. Just cruising, just walking. And I slam on the brakes, and Obaki is like, he's in the front seat. He's like, what the hell is that? You know? And then we stop. There's no... My car went right through it. And I'm like, what did you see? He's like, the pig. I saw that big pig. I'm like, did it appear out of nowhere? He's like, it appeared out of nowhere. Like, oh man, we looked around, no more anything, no more pig tracks, no more pigs, nothing, you know what I mean? So it's like we got out, and we didn't get out. We drove over here, realized maybe it was a sign or a warning that we should leave, and so we left. Yeah. So yeah, that was one of the cool stories over here. That's a Hawaiian legend. That's a Hawaiian. It's really cool to have these kind of experiences. Yeah, with that especially. How's it, Hoagie? But yeah, see, there's always different stuff to it. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. And the whole time we never get a single picture. Yeah, not since the castle. And it's still on. Was it Allison? See, I got the name wrong again. I thought it was Alice, right? I can never remember. Jubu remembers that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Kamapua, get plenty of stories about him, legends and stuff. He likes to just make trouble, you know. Like, he went all around the side of the island one night and ate all the chickens, you know, just to make the chief mad, you know. See, the Hawaiian spirits, in my opinion, most of them are very respectful, should you be respectful. But once you cross that line, you know, then you're fair game. right? I wonder if Kamapua has any relatives in Moanalua Gardens. I met one that kept in the form of a big rock. Jibuse. Oh, Black Moon. Sweet. Actually seen Kamapua image on a tree on the North Shore. My friend showed it to me by the roadside on the tree. No. I can't wait till you go to the Pali. If I'm going to go to the Pali, it's going to be earlier. It's going to be earlier. Like, I want to show the Pali in the daytime too, right? So maybe as it gets dark kind of thing, and we'll see what happens from there, right? Yeah, I was thinking about the Pali today. One of my friends wanted to go to the Pali. But yeah, that would be fun. Except too, when you get to the lookout, there's zero reception, yeah? That's the only problem, is that the reception gets real sketchy. So what do you guys want to hear? I got stories, I got stories about Kamapua'a, and I also have stories about working overnight at the mental hospital and the group home and stuff like that. Polly is very spiritually active. Just, I guess not too long ago at the Pali, they made a little ahu over there that just kind of shows you a little bit about what the Hawaiians kind of went through. The portal by the Pali Road is they have a little ahu, a little burial mound now for bones that they reinterred of women that fought in the Battle of the Pali. For some reason, the women that fought and died in the Battle of the Pali, somebody took their bones and took them over to one museum or mainland or Europe or something. And it was about over 200 years later before their remains were returned to their home. Why would you do that? You know? I also told one of my friends, we was cruising around Waikiki, my Hanai sister, the other night. We was going around Kapiolani Park, yeah. And she's from the mainland, so she never know. We just cruising around, and I remember what Lopaka Kapanui had taught me is that the road that goes around Kapiolani Park was a horse track for King Kalakaua, right? That was the big field and stuff like that too. So, but the horse track, one day I think, Jubu, I know you'll correct me if I'm wrong. Mark Twain or one of those authors, those really famous authors, came to Hawaii. Hey, Brad, good to see you, bro. One of those famous authors came into Hawaii earlier back then, and they went on a carriage over that trail, and it was really bumpy. And they asked the driver, "Why is it so bumpy?" So he stops and he gets out and shows them it's bumpy because all of the bones, yeah. The whole road, the whole path around, beautiful Waikiki, around this beautiful park right outside, was full of human remains. Yeah. Because of presumably because of the human sacrificial heiau on the slopes of Diamond Head right up the road. But you come Hawaii and you went tourist, never mind, just go drink one Mai Tai and forget all of that. You good? Yeah. You alright? More stories of Kamapua, Night Marchers, Pele, Pali. Oh, Twain, yeah. Thank you. Right on, Em. I like my channel too. Hey, no worry, bro. If there's any way I can help, I can help. I used to do the ghost tours, and sometimes we'd have I'd have 13, 14 people in my van. Sometimes we'd have 28 total. Sometimes the tourists would just be complete buttheads. You know what I mean? I don't believe, they've been drinking or something. I don't believe in ghosts. This is all funny. Well, this is blah, 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 blah. But I noticed that even on those nights, there's one or two that are just drawn to the stories, to the history, to all of this stuff, and they are learning and they love it, and they're the people I'm doing the tour for. It's not a waste of time if I can reach one person, kind of thing. Mahalo, thank you. You should ask if there are around now. All right, it's a good idea. We'll do that actually. Is there any spirits around us? Oh, I didn't even do protocol, did I?
Certainly going to my right.
Yeah. Mm, let me get my senses up. And those noises you guys are hearing are cars, yeah. So aloha kupuna, aloha ancestors, aole pilikia. Um, I'm sorry, I'm a little late, but I'd like to ask permission if this is your home to be in your home to share stories, to talk story, and you guys can come join us if you like, but no touch, no follow. Enjoy the stories, enjoy the company, but when we leave, you must stay. Yeah. Um, with your permission, I'd like to continue. If you'd like us to leave, just let us know by a very loud noise or something similar to that, and we'll leave. Yeah. You know how to do it. We hear drums, we're out. It's a respect thing, yeah. Even in the distance. If you want to be known, you could pick up the wind really fast, or you could, yeah. You're looking at me like, what are you doing, Joe? I want to see your hair just go. No, I'm just kidding.
Because I just got dizzy.
You just got dizzy? Don't forget to breathe. We went on a Pali one night. We had the Pali lookout. We went down the old Pali road, and everybody was in front of me. And I'm telling the story. And as I'm telling the story, I watch this girl, or in the front row, right in front of me. I watch her hair get lifted up like that. And she just freezes, and everybody around her freezes. Her hair, there's something that was picking her hair up and lifting her hair up. And she looked absolutely terrified. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to say anything scary. I don't want them to be freaked out. They're 900-foot drop feet away from us. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, I looked at her. I'm like, oh, what kind of shampoo you use? She's like, wait, what? You know, I'm like, what kind of shampoo you use? Apparently the ghosts really love it. I want to use it too. And then all of a sudden it turned it into a little bit better. But just seeing that was like, it was so cool. Just watching her hair go up. And I'm like, all right, whoever's playing with her hair, you got to put them back down again. You know what I mean? Leave her alone. No touch her. Come on. You know, and then her hair just went boom, back down again. That was awesome. Lots of wind, very quiet and peaceful. Yeah, this is Hawaii. Hey, Bern, how's it? Aloha. If anybody around here, if there's any spirits, kupuna, ancestors around here that want to say hi, you may. We have this device right here that you can make pictures out of, but it's been kind of nothing for a while. Let's see if it's still connected to Wi-Fi. Yep, it's still connected. We can use the box and see if they like to talk to us. You know what? Let's see if Allison and Philippe are still here. It's been a while and I haven't ever done this again. Let me know if I'm going too far, right? I don't want to freak you out.
Welcome to Spirited.
Very well.
Let's turn off the effect. No, we'll leave the effects on. So we're looking for, I forget if it was Alice or Allison. No, I am not underground. I'm in a forest. Pow. Pow. I'd like to know if these two people... Pow again. Can you tell me the names of the spirits I want to talk to? Just tell me one of their names. Okay, I'll say it then. I would like to speak to Something is saying no. Okay, we're in the jungle with lights. So I'm looking for Alice or Allison. I think her name was, okay, Allison, yeah. Allison or Philippe. If there's an Allison or Philippe, could you repeat those names back to me? Okay, I'm gonna turn this off for a second. These effects are killing me. Yeah. No, we get flashlights, Reese. TikTok has great sound, but has so much badges, it's very distracting. Book, not great sound. Good to know. Thanks, Phoebe. YouTube was unable to comment. Is it the way it is on YouTube? No, YouTube is commenting fine. I have all my links on YouTube and on the Facebook description if you guys want to join TikTok or YouTube as well. But I can't link anything on TikTok. Joy, how's it? Yeah, friendship. Hello, I am Iranian and I have a message of friendship for the whole world. My ka'i. That's a very good idea. So, I want to speak to the spirits now around here. I'd like to know if they don't want to talk, if they don't want to come forward. There was a time when there were two spirits over here named Philippe and Allison. I'd like to know how they're doing.
It's your big wing, brother.
Yeah. No, it's got to be bigger than that.
That was me. That was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
It's got to be bigger than that. It's got to be.
Considering what it was, though.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I know what you mean. It's got to be bigger, though.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn this thing on again. And if you want to tell us how they are, or you can say their names. If they want to come through and talk story too, that they can. It will be awesome. But of course, I know everybody busy doing their own thing. I just want to know how they are doing. So, yeah.
No, for a second.
Is there anybody else that needs to come through? Is there anybody else that needs to come through? You? I'm going to turn the effects on again. I'm wondering, are the Hawaiian gods from Palladius? I have no idea. Beguiling, get plenty of activities involving spirits, battles, Pele. Oh yeah. Dole. Dole. Do you have something to say about Dole? What that said? That was the same voice. Okay. So Dole is not pineapple. Sanford B. Dole. Do you know Sanford B. Dole? So, little history lesson. Huh? Sanford B. Dole was the guy who overthrew the Hawaiian kingdom. Sanford B. Dole was the one that overthrew Queen Liliuokalani. He was one of the businessmen that overthrew the queen. Right in this area, somewhere in this area, I've never been able to find it, was Queen Liliuokalani's one of her home over in Manuili, and it burned down several years ago. So I'm wondering if this is not a place that maybe she would have visited, the queen herself, right? You guys have anything to add to this? Because I heard dole. And then I remembered that the queen's, one of her houses are right around here, yeah? Yeah, I think the spirits might be a little more active around midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. But, you know, after working 8 hours, I'm not planning on being out at midnight, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. All right. Do you guys have anything you guys want to say? If not, turn you off. So I guess if you want to say, can you name one of us over here? Talk. If you don't name one of us here, I will turn it off. Did it say Matt?
That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt,
Did you cut it in twos? Yeah, you shape.
Matt, we want you to share your story that you shared in
I never shared enough with the repeating stuff yet. I shared the other one.
You remember it way better than I do.
What?
That event. All I remember is the thing right up over there walking back and forth.
You should show them the kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. We'll go get up and walk a little bit. Hey Matt, they calling you. Yeah, you're right. The Dole plantation was part of Sanford B. Dole's family after him, like his nephew or something like that. I think I read. I'm not 100% sure though. Cogsworth, proven stray radio frequencies modified by atmosphere and environment. All right, this is just phonetics that have been saved into a database that randomly play. It's not really words, it's phonetics. I can turn this off of internet and it will still, as you can tell though, nothing's coming through entirely 100%, you know what I mean? Hey, Spirit Box, can you say hello, Cogsworth? See? You want to say hi to Cogsworth? How about YouTube? Hi, YouTube. There you go. Yeah, the difference is I'm not looking for evidence or proof. I already believe in ghosts. Why am I going to spend my life looking for proof in something I already know exists? I'm more looking for a way to expand that. You know what I mean? Ooh, I was getting hungry reading that.
Who's getting hungry?
No, this guy was talking about food and it got deleted. We got a black moon for your spirits. We're going to be active. Yep. But yeah, I'm not here to prove that there's paranormal, but a lot of people that watch already know that there's paranormal. It's like I've said a million times. It's like, if I could prove to you that it's paranormal, I can't. There's no possible way I can prove to you that ghosts are real. I can show you a ghost. You can say it's faked. Anything. I can show you a video, show you a recording, show you a picture. You'll say it was fake. It was doctored. I could let you see my head if we had the technology, and you could live my memories and feel the fingertips on me and feel all of that stuff as well. But then you just say I'm schizophrenic. So, you know, everything that I have to say and everything that I experienced was put into question anyway, right? So you either believe in it or you don't. It's up to you completely. What is your favorite conspiracy theory? Yeah, I'd rather not get into conspiracy theories. Ghosts are more than enough right now. Brought on Nature here on TikTok. His name is Punohu. No, that's the one from Kauai. Is that from Kauai? I've seen him. I followed him on Facebook a long time, but no. My last name is Punohu, not my first name. On the sugar plantation stole lands. Yep. Like C.W. Meyer, Molokai. He owned lands going down to Kalaupapa still today. Yep. Yeah, I know him. I follow him because he got a cool name. I like his name. I feel that they're here, but they're not really gonna talk. But we'll show you guys a little bit around. That means I gotta stand up. I'm so comfortable. Maybe I'll put something up here. Nah, I good. We'll flip you guys around. And then flip you guys around. And then flip you guys around.
Flip me around.
Huh? No, the cameras. I will turn this up a little bit. Hey, that's much better. Nope, that's not. That is. Okay. I mean, there's not much to see. They're just a road. I found out I had loved ones at the Kalaupapa. Oh, Jennifer. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if you listened to Obake Hunter's live with Uilani a couple days ago about Kalaupapa. It was awesome. So hey, it's kind of hard to see this over here because like this is the road, and all the way up here it doesn't look like a cliff. Okay, it doesn't look that high, but in real life it does. Me and Matt was cruising here one day back in October, I think it was, right after I did the live over here in October, and there was something running around up there. There was something back and forth. It was like, yeah. Is that how you remember, Matt?
Yeah, I know. We saw it walking us out. Or
Yeah.
we saw at least the ferns moving.
Yeah.
It was there, but we could hear it and just see like the ferns moving in like trail, which is why I said I thought it was like a pig or remnants of Kamapua'a because of what we were talking about that night and how it got so aggressive or so, I guess, emotional about what me and you were talking about, that we kind of manifested or gave whatever this was energy to come up on us like that. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, we were venting. When you're venting, as I said, we kind of bring that kind of energy. Things were, I guess you could say, stirring. I'm sorry, on Facebook you guys can't really see too good. There, it's a tree. Mina. Hey, Tales Told in the Dark. How's it? There we go. Okay. But yeah, it's just a dark, scary road. Not that scary, but the scariest part of the Tokyo Drifters. And just show you guys what's behind me. And you can't ever, I swear, the camera never captures it, bro. Not only is it a drop. Oh, look at that. There's not much rubbish. Usually there's like printers and copy machines and washing machines people drop down over here. People are so pilau, they just throw their rubbish anywhere, which is stupid because right across the street is a dump, yeah? Oh, see, right over there is something. I don't know what that is. Well, that's not a fun place to be trapped there, Ahmed. Trapped on the toilet. Joy, let's plan a Friday soon. How about next Friday? I'll call you up. We go plan them, yeah? We'll go see who else can come. Next Friday or the Friday after. Definitely. It's so easy to get busy with life, yeah? And everything else happening. You gotta remind me. Ahmed, yeah. I have in fact, strangely enough, my most viewed video on YouTube is about haunted bathrooms. I have no idea how that one has more views than anything else. But you get the haunted bathroom, you get like 20-something thousand views. I'm tripping, you know. It's just a picture of a toilet. What a thumbnail. I typed into Chat GPT Show me a picture of a spooky toilet. Jaden, how's it? We stay over Maunawili. The last time me and Joe was here, as we was telling us stories, I kept hearing branches snap. I know today is really calm. I think our anonymous friend has something to do with it.
Yeah, all where you showing right now. That's where I was hearing the branches snap.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like
All the time, every time, bro.
like somebody walking around down there. Not so much like trees snapping or breaking.
Good. Okay, Joy. Oh, watch out! Get that drag racer. Bruh. Yeah, bruh. Go tanless, bruh. What's the matter with you? This ain't a place for that. I know, you like to be hardcore, bruh. Go tanless.
Okay.
Like, oh, bruh. I can imagine. Oh, bruh. Hey, we go drift over the Kaina. 13 turns. Just drift 13 times. Pal, go home. There we go. So I think it's like, it feels to me, Matt, like when your boy comes out with us. Right? You have a lot of guardians, you have a lot of protection around, and so nothing comes close. So I think that's because that's what she's bringing.
Could be.
You have a lot of ones that are guarding you because they don't want you to be afraid, and so nothing's gonna happen.
Like you said, get one down here, but he's
He's farther away,
far, yeah,
like 20 feet away or so. Yeah,
he's let himself.
it's like we're
He's
in a
letting me
bubble.
know he's there.
Who?
I don't know.
Just spirits of the area, you know.
Just somebody.
Ahmed, you talk to people from Hawaii, bro. We believe all kind. We get all the ghost stories over here in Hawaii, where they found rap. Right? I'm not sure. You talking about what happened to my phone?
Rap Linger?
Yeah.
Rippinger?
What?
The comedian.
Yeah. Did they find him here?
I don't know where they found him. I know he
died?
he had unalived himself.
Oh,
Yeah, you know the song Fake the Nagi?
no.
You never
I
heard
see.
that song?
No.
It's about his girlfriend at the time. And the girlfriend actually did leave him, and that was, I think, what had pushed him over the edge to make the decision that he did. But yeah, he's like one of my favorite local comedians.
I know, for real.
I know that song like by heart. I used to play him on my guitar, everything. Like, oh man.
Bro, he was like
he's so
the
funny.
original Frank De Lima, bro. He was before Frank De Lima.
Yeah. And the Boomatai days, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
all before those guys, I think
Yeah,
almost.
I think this is it. 1984. 1984.
Yeah, bro, Raps Hawaii is from way back when, dude.
Oh, bro, I was 3 years old.
I was 2.
No, you wasn't 3 years old.
81, bro.
Why hold you?
I was
Uncle.
about to say, like,
It's okay, Uncle.
You
It's
making
okay.
me sound like I was born in '78.
Oh, you're not that
Yeah,
old.
it's okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm only 2 years older than him. Like, wait, how can you only be 3 years older in 84? Like, no. It make me sound like an old
Rap
fogey, damn it.
replica.
I've been through many decades, you know. I've lived through some few decades.
Hey, how's it, chicken nugget? Nope,
Ah.
this is not Morgan's corner. This is Kaneohe side.
Oh wow, he went all the way back there. Aloha. Aloha just said
Yeah.
Maunawili Falls.
It says here 35 years after blah blah blah, he was found at the base of a hill near Maunawili Stream. Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
I kind of
had
want to
no
play
idea.
some of his videos now. I don't know. What was
I
his
didn't
thing?
know that. The house. Okay, so somebody just Keona just said that the house where they filmed Raps Hawaii
Yeah.
is in Maunawili. My auntie used to live close by. Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Well, we can do an homage kind of thing. Huh?
Jay said, I'm feeling really ancient right
Hey,
now.
what is a black moon?
New moon.
New moon,
No moon.
dark moon, yeah.
Like what, like
Rap
Twilight?
Rap Riplinga's chanting video.
What, like Twilight?
Yeah.
Go for it! Tajam Tira!
Halava aka hule hule chicken. Kareng you alas aka puka puka pants. Coconut oka Kamanapua Pakalolo, Okazuna Masui, dancing Kachikach. Kutibio. Kini no teko mochi crunch palamapuho. 3/4 len makahakama boko t-shirt. Chikina do paku roll on through that 2 sticks. Simalet baga ong lao halamet NBO. 17 William team.
Okay.
Oh, look, Chev.
Huh?
Chev.
Oh, Chev, how's it? How's it?
So you said the black moon is the second dark moon of the month.
Oh, okay.
How
I never
is
know that about
possible,
rap.
though? There's only one black moon in the month, though.
No?
I mean, there's only one new moon in the month. Juba, you need to explain that to me, brother. Talking to a Mr. Fisherman that follows the tide and the moon, brother. I've never heard of 2 black moons in a month.
Matt, say hi to Chev.
It's like the blue moon.
Aloha, Chef. How
Chev,
are you?
how's it?
How's it?
I know we haven't met, but nice to meet you.
Looking cool in my Frederick of Kaka'ako sunglasses. Thanks, that Frederick. Okay, what we're going to do
Yeah,
right now,
this is the
what
guy
I'm going to
over
do right
here.
now is I'm going to sing for the kids because I don't get plenty kids. So I'm going to sing I'm going to sing a kind
Oh,
of...
you look like my dad. The glasses and the hair and the mustache.
Okay, check these out. Little Jack Connoy sat on the lanai, eating his whole pia pie. He stuck his tongue to the pie with a grin. He said, look, not a pie, give an eye.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know if I can do this, huh?
Can I tell her where we are?
Yeah.
Not on live, but.
Yeah, of course. I told the people on live where we are.
Oh.
Look at the Beriga the Ukus one. That one is funny.
Okay. We're getting requests over here.
I would have told you to do the fake Yanagi one.
Which one?
That is my all-time favorite. He sings about fake Yanagi. But I don't know, that might just bring him up. Maybe that one.
Well,
that one alone.
For real.
Yeah, because that's the whole reason why he had done what he did.
Oh
So
no.
that's why at least the Barry got the Ukus one is just more.
Yeah.
It's more hilarious, more funny. Oh yeah, Auntie Maria Lani one too. Not too sweet, not too rancid.
I know.
Just right.
But just right. And then every time he drinks, yeah.
Yep.
But just right.
We're gonna be more. Oh, gotta check him.
Go check him, go.
He was so funny, bro. He was before his time. Like, oh, the local jokes is just.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like Frank De Lima Jr.
There we go. I wish I had one.
I would consider him the Frank De Lima Senior.
No. He's like I think he like inspired Frank De Lima thing.
I
Almost.
thought he was younger.
No. I believe he came before.
Aloha kako, aloha kakayaka. Welcome to Auntie Maria Lani's cooking show.
I like watch
I'm
too, but I
Auntie
cannot
Maria
watch.
Lani.
Here you go.
This is my cooking show. I'm going to show you how to cook. You know my name is Auntie Maria Lani. That's how come I made up the name, you know. Auntie Maria Lani's cooking show. Clever, yeah? What we going to cook today, Auntie Maria Lani, you going to ask as well, you may? Well, we have a little change in the program this morning. We're going 86 the anchovy waffles with hot mayonnaise because I'm going to show you how to cook a very, very special dish. I'm going to show you how to cook turkey using chicken. Okay, so take out the pencil and the papers and get ready to write down these ingredients. Remember now, don't substitute what I tell you, otherwise the thing gonna become all hammer-jang. So take out the pencil and the papers, go write down the first ingredient. And the first ingredient is, of course, chicken. Go write them down. Chicken. Good. Now we have another thing we need, and that is a pan. Go right down. And pan. Good. And a very important ingredient, wine. Go right down wine. Go write them down. Empty with fire. Go right down wine. Go write them down. Go.
Go write them down.
Wine. Okay, now we ready to get cooking. So, what do we do first? We have to prepare all of our ingredients. So, what we have to do right now is we have to make sure everything is all fresh and ready to get cooked. So, take out the chicken and you guys go check the chicken with Ente to make sure the chicken is fresh. Go check your chicken with Ente. Go check your chicken now. Go check them now. Go. Chicken is fresh. And the wine, must be special. The wine must be not too sweet, not too rancid, but just right. We have a red wine over here. Let us see. Bojo kok palabarao. Bojo ke la get a red kanya. You must make sure this wine is not too sweet, not too rancid, but just right, okay?
So this is
Go
hold on.
check the wine with Ente. Go check your wine.
So for you guys who just joined and stuff, let's see. The spirits are getting a kick out of this. You know what I mean? This is you get local spirits over here, and they're gonna love this, right? That's kind of You can see I'm seeing everybody in the chat over here. Hey, Melody, just loving it, right? So guarantee the spirits will come over and love them too. It's just the guy that did this. This is kind of the area he was at, yeah. So yeah.
Now go check them. Now go check them. Now go.
Not too rancid.
Fragrant bouquet.
I get one out of tripod somewhere.
Try with Ente. Lost that taste.
Yeah, you're
One more time.
Yeah.
Oh, flamboyantly
a long
nondescript.
one of that.
Huh?
A light-hearted wine.
I see all of them requesting this one.
Annoying. Not too sweet.
How about one song? You get one song.
Yeah,
Not
the
too
Figyanagi song.
rancid.
Huh?
The Figyanagi song.
I don't remember a lot of this.
Oh, wow.
I was
That
more
is
of
so
a
fun.
Frank de Lima. I had this guy's book.
Okay, now we're ready to begin cooking. So let's
Huh?
start.
Yeah,
Where
that's
do we
Frank de
start?
Lima,
At the
that
beginning.
taxi
And the
cab.
Yeah.
beginning is to
Or
tenderize
tutu,
that chicken.
tutu,
How
tutu.
do we tenderize that chicken? You're gonna ask Auntie. I'm gonna
Is
tell
chef
you
gonna
how.
come?
We tenderize that chicken by gently massaging its back, left, right, up, down. Massage your chicken. Remember, while you're tenderizing your chicken now, you have to make sure that the wine is not too sweet. Go check 'em, go. Go check 'em, not too sweet, go. Not too rancid.
You guys having fun? Enjoy this.
The wine must be just right. So go check 'em, go. It's important, go. Go check 'em, it's important. Okay, suckers, perps. Now, what we have to do now is, the thing about the chicken is you can tell it that chicken is tender because it's the bungalow can stand. Oh, tender. Okay, just remember, even though the chicken is tender, the wine gotta remain not too sweet,
He's a legend.
not too chicken. But just that. Okay, now what we gotta do is season our chicken. Put them in a pan and let's go get the seasoning. First of all, we got the season with peppercorn. So take the peppercorn and go season over burger stock. Oh, there he is. Peppercorn, write them down. Peppercorn, okay. Now we got over here oregano. Oregano. You gotta know, oregano comes from Oregon, yeah. Oh, there him. Okay, and top it off with the wine which must remember now, not too sweet. Now, and our burger is okay. Now let's get them going. Okay, yeah, baby, take a hit. Gonna be hot, Okay, and our chicken is ready to get cooked. That you can tell the chicken is ready to get cooked. Oh, no, cook me. I'll go run away from you. Oh, remember now, when you cook your chicken, you have to cook the chicken at 850 degrees for 1 minute. Or 5 degrees for 4 days. Okay, so let's go cook that chicken. Okay, let's cook that chicken. So come with me to the oven and we go cook that chicken. Go cook up. Okay, that chicken is cooking at 850 degrees, so time for smoke break. Okay. Oh, it's my cigarette over there. You know what now? That chicken is cooking at 850 degrees.
Dang.
So you gotta make sure now you gotta wait 1 minute for a chicken come cook.
She going to get
Okay.
DUI while cooking.
Okay, I think that chicken is about cooked. What you think? I think it is. Dollar bet is. Okay, let's go check the chicken to make sure that chicken is fresh over here. Okay, dokie, baby. Whoa. Take a look at this. That chicken is perfect. Unreal. Take a look at this chicken. Look at this chicken. Oh, look, tender, appetizing. This is Panama Real Lamb. This is Adam Real Lamb cooking show. And just remember, cook, cook, cook. Go, cook, cook, go. Okay? Okay, aloha and good cooking.
Join us again next time for cooking.
Yeah, I didn't see this live taking this turn.
We now bring you back to our regular programming, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for that little interruption break there. We just had a small intermission.
Well, yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
Now I want chicken.
Yeah. Well, at least if he's in the area, at least he knows he's still bringing everybody joy and happiness.
Wow, he gave some good laughs, bro.
850 degrees for 1 minute.
Bro. Before I even got a hold of Raps Hawaii, the video was on the cassette tape, but I
What was
learned plenty of his
I
stuff.
had the book. What was the book called?
I'm not sure.
How You Figure. Yeah, that was the book.
Oh.
Yeah. That's one I had. That's what I grew up with. That and Frank de Lima. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see that. Taking that turn. Let's turn on the spirit box and see if they have anything to add.
Cook, cook, cook.
Aloha from Kapolei. Hey, welcome. Is that Ariana?
We got. Hey, how's it? Hey, Ariana. So we can use spiritus, or we can use necrophonics, or we can use another one. What should we try? You know what? Let's try this one first. We'll give it about a minute. Say something to let us know that you're here. I hear say cook, cook, cook. What? Did it? Okay, I heard Pele and then Brada.
I know.
No, I heard Mace.
You heard Mace?
The rapper.
No.
No, it's,
Our friend that passed.
friend.
What
did he say?
Hello. Loud and clear. What's your dog's name? What's your dog's name?
Mine?
No. I think that this is Mace. What's your dog's name? I'm sorry, what's your kid's name? Yoshi. Oh, that's interesting. I swear I heard Mahalo Brada. That's kind of, yeah. Thank you, Jess. Did you say Mahalo? Huh? Oh, wow. Sweet.
Not a Sean.
Right on. Aloha. We're from the windward side. Oahu. So, yeah.
Where the kindness from, I believe. Cooked him up.
Yeah. What did you guys enjoy, Spirits? Can you tell me what you enjoyed? How about his name? That's okay. If you said mahalo, brother, you're welcome. You like more? Say hana ho. Yes, there's a girl here, Brad. He's like, I keep hearing a female voice.
Yeah, this is the real one, though. Real
That's anonymous over here. Yeah.
Not spirit.
Okay, I can play another one, but you gotta say Hanaho.
Mahalo.
Not you, them. Aole pilikia.
What does that mean?
No problem.
Pilikia.
Aole.
Ole.
Aole pilikia.
No.
See, aole is no.
It's akamai.
I said aole. It said no. Okay.
Next to my hair off.
Oh, nice. We have people from all over the place over here. Oh, make them what? We get some Kanaks over here, or we get some locals over here.
Oh.
How are you? I was gonna speak some Hawaiian, but I'm like, I don't think they gonna know Hawaiian. They gonna know Pidgin.
Aloha.
Oh, he's scared them. They always spring that. Can you say how's it? Aloha, how's it? Just so I know that this is not random generated and that I'm actually speaking to somebody or something.
Did you hear that?
What?
Did you guys hear that?
Could that have been me?
No.
What did you hear?
Like a rock falling.
A rock falling?
Oh, I kind of brushed my feet against the ground to
Oh.
kill
Yeah.
the cherry of my cigarette. So that might have been me.
Yeah, thank you, Melody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yep. Okay, well, I'm gonna try one more time. If you guys like us stay on the Spiritus, you guys can say stay or say something Kanak, something Pidgin.
Yes, sir, bless sir.
Not you. No. That's not even Pidgin, is it? Yes, no.
Maybe they're in a playful mood.
Yeah. Well, you play that. We play that video. Of course, in a playful mood. Okay. We're gonna try another app. Yeah. Mahalo. Here say Kaden. I haven't used Necrophonic in a long time.
You heard that?
Matt just hit the car.
Yeah, I just see.
Yeah. You want something to happen?
No. No.
Because you have control over it. I can tell you how to
No.
bring them closer. Okay.
No.
Okay. You just seem excited.
I'm good.
Pigeon to the max. That's the one. Nope. Is anybody here? Can you say my name?
Or mine.
Yep. Can you say one of our names over here? Yeah, say one of our names. Check. Change
Melly's
this.
asking about the sound.
Huh?
Melly's asking about the sound. You gotta do a sound check.
No sound? Can you guys hear? Yeah, it should be
I don't know.
able.
YouTube's been freezing up too on my end, so I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that might be a problem or that might be
Oh
what's
no, they
going
can
on.
hear us on TikTok.
Well, good on TikTok. Hey, Kelly. That's my friend, Anonymous.
Yeah, I'm Bobby V. I'm
Okay, you
anonymous.
guys can hear. Right on. I don't know what I did, but I did something, so it worked. This thing is really kind of quiet. Let's try to skip this over to the other side. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be on the other side. Okay, once again, can you say my name, her name, or his name? I'll give you 10 seconds. Nope. I didn't hear your name. Okay, we're turning off.
It's okay.
I kept asking the question in my head, and it kept saying yes, yes.
Yeah.
yes. I'm not gonna say what the question is though.
Bombay.
Why?
Just for your sanity, Shan.
Thank you.
Let's see if I use this one here. SLS? No, not that. What? Name? Freaking thing.
Name.
It's like, brah, I was all ready to say your name and you enclosed me.
Oh, look at this.
Cool. White noise, echo, reverb. Hi, can you say one of our names? Can you say one of the names here that we know?
Who am I thinking about?
Hey, Demonica, how's it? Hey, thank you, Pono. Okay, story time. I see on Facebook, story time. What about you guys over here? Story time.
Yep.
Yeah.
You share too. Going by.
Bro, you guys not gonna... Yeah, you won't be. I go leave this thing on. This is kind of cool. I haven't used this too much. This is Ghost Tube Box. What kind of story should we tell? I know I've seen Night Marchers. I saw Pele. I saw a whole bunch of. I'm trying to think of another one over here.
Let me tell one what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Stretch my legs. You in charge of the spirit box now.
I think you can hold that. I'm good with that stuff. Okay, gang, we're gonna give Joe a little break, and I am going to step in and do my weekly quota.
Quota.
Yeah, I was told by the chat that I need to share at least one story a week now,
Yeah.
since I come out so often. You can sit in my chair, Joe.
Now I'm gonna walk.
Okay, so I guess being that the area that we're in, I felt like this would be a good time to share this story. And this it took place back when I was I would say probably maybe that. Oh, shoot!
What was
Sorry,
that?
something. The tablet fell.
That's okay. No, it's fine.
Okay, so I was this was probably the early 2000s, maybe late 1990s. I believe I was home for the summer. I went to college in the mainland, play baseball and stuff. And so
Where'd you go?
I went to Laney College in Oakland, California. So I was up there for a few years. But so this was, I believe, it was probably one of the summer breaks or something that I had come back, and I'm with all my old high school friends and kids that I grew up with, or friends that I grew up with, and we had gone to what is it called? Kinaole, the street, the one that we went go hiking on. Kinaole.
Yeah, not Ole.
Kia. Anyway, you guys catch my drift, right? Okay, so moving on. No. But so if anybody is familiar with the Kolau Golf Course, if you go back on that road, there's a road pathway up there that kind of connects to the Old Pali Road, And this place is all fenced off already. You can't go back there. There's actually a security guard that sits there at this shack. But so, you know, we're younger and we always used to go out, we go drink. So there's a group of us, I would say probably about anywhere from 6 to 8 of us as far as boys. And, you know, one of my friends had his girlfriend there and a couple not. So we're drinking by this gate, then that's the entrance to this road. And so, you know, being a little bit tipsy, we all get brave. He's like, hey, cuz we'll go hike up. We'll go hike up on the road and we'll go see what it's like. Well, being that we had a female with us, another girl, she didn't want to go hiking up there. So the girl, her boyfriend, and another one of my friends stayed back at the car. While the rest of us, a group of maybe about 5 or 6 of us, decided to go walking up the road. And we're walking up the road and, you know, we're just walking around in the dark. No flashlights, no nothing. I don't even know if cell phones was really around yet. I think we're still doing the pagers at that time. And so we're walking up and it's, you know, it's no big deal, but we get kind of to a far point and it's like, okay, you know, guys, we'll turn around already. So we decide to turn around. As we turn around, I would say we start walking down, maybe about 10, 15 yards down. We run into this group and there's this group of hooded people. They're all in black hoods, black cloaks, sitting in the middle of the road that we just walked past, and they're in a circle. None of them say nothing. They don't lift their heads up. They don't say a single word. And we walk past them, and we're all kind of freaked out now. Like, where the hell did these people come from? You know, what's going on? What are they even doing? But they're just sitting in a circle. And there was about 6 of these guys now, and they're all in black cloaks, black hoods. I tried to, you know, kind of peek in and look. Can't see a face, nothing. It's just pitch black dark. But we can see these guys. And so we decide to kind of just scurry off and rush past them. And so we get down to the back to the gate and back to the cars. And we're all kind of freaked out, like, oh, you know, what the hell was that? You know, who was that? Tripping out. And we asked our friends that stayed at the car, like, hey, did you guys see anybody come up walking past you guys? They're like, no, nobody came past us. They've been there the whole time sitting at the car. Nobody passed us. And mind you, granted, yeah, you can kind of walk through the bush and come in from another way or whatnot, but there's only one way in, one way out. We didn't pass anybody walking up, and nobody passed my friend guys that were sitting at the car while we were gone. So when we got there, now we're thinking like, oh, what the hell? Where did all these people come from? What were they doing? And mind you, like I said, they were sitting in a circle, and, you know, if you kind of think back and look at what that was, we didn't know what it was at the time, but it could have been what you would consider like satanic rituals or, you know, demonic, I don't know what, you know, trying to conjure or whatever. But none of them said a word. Nobody looked up at us. Nobody said nothing. It was just so creepy. Like, what the hell? Where did these people come from? And if they didn't cross our friend guys, more so we're freaking out. Do I know if that was real people or not? I don't know. Like I said, I tried to look in and I couldn't see their faces. It was just pitch black underneath that hood and nobody would say a word. And we're all just kind of creeping around, and we walked around them as they sat on the road, and it was just like, oh my God, you know. So that's kind of one story that we had up there. And, you know, I've worked up at the Kolau Ballroom before, and, you know, I've seen some things that's gone on up there, and there's been some activity. So for me, that was kind of a trippy event. I know that's just a little short story, but that was something that did happen, and it's near the area that we're at. So I kind of thought that would be a kind of a good story to share for tonight. Get us off the little comedy and back to something a little bit more spooky. But that's my story for tonight, guys. So hope you enjoy.
That reminds me of a story I'm going to share.
Oh, see, look, I just ring Joe's bell.
Yeah. You see the manhole over there?
No.
The little manhole cover in the middle of the road.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Matt, I want you to try walk over there and walk past it.
Walk past it?
And feel the air change.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, guys. I'll give it back to Joe. I gotta go test something out here for him.
Yeah.
Join me in the fire again. Here we go.
Better you than me.
I had my. Oh, I'm like, where'd my light go?
Oh, did you pick up your stuff? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Exact group of people I used to see in the middle of the baseball field at Haiti school. Oh no. Yeah, you told me about that, Joe.
Yeah. See, I knew Juba would like that one. He would know exactly what I'm talking about.
Who's Jubo?
Jubu.
Who's Jubu?
Jubu's over here. He's a famous YouTuber.
Oh.
He's my my protege. No, he's my friend. You gonna pass him already? See the manhole cover right there?
Yeah.
Okay. See if you can feel a difference. Let me know if you feel a difference.
I feel nothing.
Try to walk closer and then walk back away and then walk closer. I can feel the bubble. I can feel the energy shift.
Yeah, like so the reason why I walked farther past it,
Yeah,
is I wanted to see if there was a change. So like I definitely felt my hair starting to stand. Like I can feel something.
yeah. It felt
I don't know
heavier.
what's there, but
So at that little manhole there, we have a circle around us right now, and that circle is a bubble. So I walked outside the bubble to see, and I wanted to tell how big this bubble was. So I think they put them around you because you don't let anything happen around. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got a big bubble keeping everything out about that far, all the way around you.
Who? Who put a bubble?
The guardians, the spirits, the guide, the guides, all of that stuff.
Didn't we do that?
Maybe we did that. Yeah. Somebody did that. The bubble's not on me.
yeah, it's
Middle
it
90s
doesn't-
time
it doesn't
too.
feel
Yep.
scary, but you can definitely feel a change. Like
You can feel it
I
heavier.
guess the best way I could probably describe it is like, my spidey senses is tingling. You know what I mean?
I felt it more like over there is normal, but when you walk here, it gets lighter. You know, because that's kind of how it usually feels normal.
yeah,
That make me feel
felt that
better.
change.
Huh?
So-
No, I'm just.
So that's why
I thought that was
continued
interesting.
To walk up the road to feel if it just was in that area, and as I was walking farther away,
How's it?
it started to feel a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
But more so, I just felt tingling, like
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
kind of cool.
yeah.
I like
Nothing that startled me or
Yeah.
scared. Where like
I did that a few times back and forth to feel the difference in the bubble, outside the bubble.
right, like
almost
kind of like
warmer.
when we were up at Judd, and I told you go look,
Yeah.
go walk by the
Yeah,
trail.
yeah.
Like that one, when I walked there,
Yeah, we will,
I
Jennifer.
turned right around. I was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm good. This one was, I can kind of walk past it, and I wanted to see and test it. Where that one in the trailhead was like, no, you got my attention. I'm good. I'll be turning right around right now. Thank you. I don't need to know any more than what I just did.
Yep.
Whatever you are, you gave me the creeps.
I don't think there's
Wow.
anything really outside there, but it's just how it feels naturally versus inside here with the protection around us now.
Yeah, it definitely
chilly.
felt a little,
Yeah.
a little lighter, I guess. Or
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't know how to just.
Yeah.
I felt a tingling or a sense.
Yeah. Oh, for Uilani says you've had that protection for a while now. You,
Who said that?
Uilani, she's
Oh.
on YouTube. So yeah, so that story reminded me of a story on that same road. One of my favorite stories to tell. We talked a little bit earlier about Kamapua'a, the experience with the demigod, the kupua, shapeshifter, half man, half pig. This one is about a little different nature. A lot of people, it's kind of funny because like they'll say, "Oh, Dogman. This is about a half man, half dog," but it's not Dogman. Dogman is mainland. You know, this is like a Hawaiian legend. This guy was a chief. This guy had some kupua, some supernatural powers. What you got?
This is okay. So, this is the picture of the road.
Oh yeah.
So this is the road that we walked up. This is not the actual road to Kolau Ballroom. There's actually like a fork
A side road.
that you would go off to the left, and so this is that gate. We actually went through that gate and walked up in the pitch black, and then ran into these people in the middle of the road. It was like, oh shit.
That gate hasn't been open since the 90s. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
Like there was a hole in the fence. That's how come we went through.
Yeah.
The fence was there back then, but never had the security guard.
Yeah.
Sorry, but go ahead. Go
Don't
ahead.
worry,
So
don't
I was looking at the comments. I was like, oh, I should just show the picture of it. Since I know I caught it. I saw somebody did a
Yes.
A little YouTube video on
Kaupe. Yeah. So yeah, this was about Kaupe, which I did the ghost tours for maybe about a year, almost 2 at this point. So this would be about 2009 maybe. So we went to Auloa. You gotta understand, like the old Pali Highway comes down, and then when it comes down, the old Pali Road, it splits on Kaneohe side. You go towards Kaneohe, that's Kiana Ole. You go towards Kailua, that's Auloa. This is Auloa Road that we're on right now. And so we drive in, we park. The road has been shut down since the 90s. We get out of the 2 vans, and Robert was the other driver. Robert Sepulveda, cool guy, freaking amazing guy, you know. So he watched the van, and I took people up there. This was the Kaneohe Morgan's Corner. We told the Morgan's Corner stories over there in the Kaneohe side before we told it at the real side over there. Yeah. But so we go over there, and we start telling. I it feels heavier. It was like maybe August, September, and it was heavy. It was hot. It was humid. I remember specifically in my light, shining my light and seeing people's heads sweating. You know what I mean? And mine too, just sweat beating on their heads, kind of thing, at nighttime, and maybe about 9 o'clock at night or so, 9:30. And so we go over there, and maybe 10 o'clock. We start walking up. The first location we stop off at, and that's the spot where I would retell a very tragic story of a young girl who, man, I really hate social media, who was unalived. Yeah, I'll just say Hawaiian, you know what I mean? This was a girl who went make over there, right? Yeah, because I don't think that's a
Yeah.
word. I think that's a word you can say. I don't know, Jubal. Hold on, let me finish the story. So, sorry. So we get over there, and I start telling her the story of a girl who in the 1970s went make over there. And as I'm telling the story, it's hot, and the group is in front of me, and at one point I make a gesture, right? Because supposedly, and I don't know this for a fact, but where I stand to tell the story was where she was found. And so as I move my hand like that and make a gesture, I can feel my hand pass through something that's just ice cold. And on this night where everything was hot, it definitely stood out. So me, I never see nothing. You know what I mean? I finish the story. I tell them, okay, you guys can go take pictures, that kind of stuff. A couple minutes, and then we go walk up to the next location up here. When I was done with the story, this girl came up to me, and she was like, you know, when you were telling the story, there was a girl standing next to you wearing glasses. And she looked kind of young, and she went on to describe the girl who went make over there. And so that was the young girl, or anyway, something that looked like her. I told her, you know, there was a cold spot, but I didn't want to bring it up because it's happened more than once. And when I say there's a cold spot, the whole group wants to feel the cold spot. And I think that this young girl would appreciate everybody's hands not staying in her energy. You know what I mean? And so I said, yeah, I never like to say nothing, but then I said the word cold spot. There's a cold spot here. Then everyone's like, what cold spot? Where? And they all go looking for it. You know what I mean? And then the cold spot disappeared, and I let them a couple minutes finish taking pictures, and I'm like, all right, we go continue up. But then as I went to look, the girl that apparently just became psychic at that one spot, which is not a good place, you know what I mean? It has a lot of heavy spirits, a lot of different stuff. Hold on, I'm getting distracted. She's standing rigid and still now, and like her boyfriend comes up and he starts freaking out, and he's like, hey Joe, brah, something's not right, brah, try to look over here, something's not right, something's not good. He's like, look, my girlfriend. And I look at the girl, and she's like frozen in place, and he shines the light in her face, and you can see her breath coming out in this icy mist. And everybody else is hot, and she has this icy mitt, and brother's like, oh, guys, look, you can see her breath. And he feels her, oh, brah, she's freezing. And it wasn't the kind cold clammy, it was like an ice cold mist around her head, all around here. And so I walked up over there, and I looked at her, and I'm like, are you okay? And she just shook her head a little bit, like she couldn't move. She was too scared to move. And so I'm like, okay, well, you have this girl on you right now. Do you want her to go? And she nodded her head, you know. I'm like, okay. And so then I talked to the spirit, and I called her by her name, and I'm like, hey, listen, this is not how you want to get her attention. You can hang out with us, you can cruise with us while we're here, but no jump on top of the shoulders, you know. No touch kind of thing. I said, I'm not going to wave my tea leaf at you. I'm not going to throw salt at you. I'm not going to yell in Hawaiian at you for get rid of you. You know, we have another guy that does that, Uncle Joe. He's real dramatic. He's, oh, bro. He's more scary than the ghost sometimes. He's an amazing guy. He'd be walking over there, something happens. Aole pilikia! When the tea leaf is coming out, the salt on the other hand. Aole pilikia! Hoi! You know, it's like everybody jumps. You know, that's
real?
Uncle Joe. Yeah, Uncle Joe is awesome. You know, he's still around. But I'm not gonna pull out Uncle Joe, right? Because this is a good girl. You know, she's a very unfortunate victim of circumstance and this ghost. And so then the girl got warmer. She relaxed her shoulders, and I'm like, okay, she's gone. She's like, yeah. Thank you. And I'm like, okay, right on. I looked at them. I'm like, so this road is active tonight. Do you guys want to continue up, or do you guys want to go back to the van? And I could tell that some people wanted to go, but nobody liked to say yeah. And you hear some guys in the back, what? We didn't see anything. I want to see something. I'm like, I just need one person. This tour is all depending on you guys. I cannot say, oh, sorry, the ghost said we gotta go, but thank you for your money, yeah? You know what I mean? So it all depends on the tour, but nobody said anything, so we continued up the road. I started telling the story about Morgan's Corner, Therese Wilder, John Palakiko, James Majors, the murder. As I did this, my back is to the open road, and then their back is to the open road. They're in front of me. So I'm looking at their back. I'm watching behind them. They're watching behind me. Halfway through the story, that same girl comes up and grabs me. And I don't ever want to stand on the Makai side of the road. As I'm facing down the road, the left side. Right? I always stood on the Mauka side, because on the left side of the road, the opposite, we would always get these two red orbs show up, and it would mess with people, right? And so she grabs me by my arms and pulls me to the side of the road that I didn't want to stand on, but I'm not going to stop my story. And I'm like, okay, we're just going to continue the story, because the longer it takes me to tell the story, the longer we're going to be here. I finished the story, and then I went back after. I'm like, okay, take pictures, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I went up to the girl, and I'm like, I'm just curious, why did you pull me to the other side of the road? And she, yeah, Pono, he was on haunted vacations. Yeah, that's the one. She said that she pulled me to the side of the road because she saw somebody in the bushes walking behind me. In the bushes, this big, tall shadow, and it stepped out of the bush, feet behind me, just feet from me, and started walking towards me. And I told her, okay, I never heard nothing, you know. There's this big shadow that would walk out of the bush behind me. I said, can you describe this person? She's like, yeah, this person was about maybe 7 feet tall, but it looked like it was a man, but it had the head of a dog. And I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, I don't know what that means. But then when I pulled you to the side, it went back into the bush. And the people next to her are nodding along. They had seen the same thing too. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is a perfect opportunity. I have always loved the stories of Kaupe, the half man, half dog, the cannibal chief man, you know, that kind of stuff. So I took a couple minutes and I told them who they had seen, right? Because there's nobody else in Hawaiian legend or lore that I know of anyway that manifests in that way. Just like Kamapua'a, right? So I tell them the stories that Glenn Grant shared. I tell them some of my personal experiences of Kaupe and that kind of stuff, which I'll do another night. You know, kind of need a whole night for that. And I looked at the group. Half of the group had seen the shadow walking towards me. And I'm like, okay, so who wants to turn around and go back now? Are you guys good? Do you guys want to turn around? And nobody spoke up, except the guys in the back that never see nothing. Well, we didn't see anything yet. Come on, let's keep going up. I want to see something. And I'm like, getting kind of mad now, because this is like, what you gonna do? You get one cannibal, half man, half dog in the bush. You know what I mean? So I'm like, whatever. And I just like, we're just walking up just a little bit more, tell the last story, the urban legend. And as we're walking up, you can hear the branches cracking. You can hear the branches breaking in the bush next to me. And I'm like, okay. And people on the tour are like, oh, that's just Robert. And I'm like, oh, here, shine the light. Take a look. Take a look at that. You can't even walk through there. It's so tight. It's so small. And that's a cliff. That's not Robert. They think it was the other guy that was hanging back at the van that's going to jump out and go boo. I'm like, no, you don't do that if you're doing ghost tours in Hawaii, because, yeah, no good. So the cracking continued, and we get to the last spot by the tree where I start doing the urban legend, and I'm standing now on the Makai side. The mountainside is in front of me, and now the group is in front of the mountainside, right? And all of a sudden, in the back of the group, I hear this loud crack, and everybody jumps. And so I run back over there, shine my light on the ground, looking for the branch somebody accidentally went step on top and break and scared everybody. And I'm looking in the branch and I'm like, okay, who stepped on the branch? You know, nobody. And the guys in the back were kind of scared now. And I'm looking and I'm looking, and I'm leaning in. My flashlight is on the bottom. I have this bush in front of me, and I'm leaning in and looking for a branch on the road. And then all of a sudden, directly in front of my head, a little bit above, you hear this growl come out of the bush. This low, menacing growl just right above my head. And I froze. And then the bush started moving and shaking. And I looked up. My light was still pointed down. I don't want to see what's in the bush. You know, I could see some dark mass that was darker than the pitch black moving around inside the bush. And it continued growling and snarling. And then I pulled an Uncle Joe. I got my tea leaf, I got my salt, I started throwing it at the bush, I started yelling, I started waving my tea leaf at the bush, telling it to leave, telling it to get out of here. I was scared. Chicken skin on every inch of my body. It was a first for me, right? It's this close. And the more I did it, the louder the growling got, until it finally occurred to me that maybe yelling at the thing is not the best thing. Because obviously the salt, the tea leaf, and none of this stuff is working. And so it occurs to me all of a sudden that this guy is like a foot away from my head. This guy can grab me at any time. This guy can do anything to me. But all he's doing is growling and moving the bush. Maybe that's all he can do. So with that in mind, I got control of myself again. I turned to the bush and I said, okay, well, I'm here. I'm working. I'm doing my job. My job is to tell stories. I'm going to go back there, finish the story. If you want us to leave, you don't tell me, you tell the group. Don't scare me, scare them. And I walked back to the tree, leaving the people by the bush. And I was about to start telling the story, continuing on to the story, and then the guys in the group were like, what are we doing? We need to get out of here. And I'm like, yeah, we need to get out of here. They're like, bro, let's get out of here now. And so we all started running, and I was the first one out. I'm running all the way down. And I'm calling Robert up on the phone. Robert, get the vans turned around, get them started up, get the doors open, bro. We're not hanging out here tonight. He's like, why, what happened? I'm like, bro, never mind. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you at the bathroom break, but let's just get the hell out of here right now, okay? And I was the first one out because I went Kamehameha, and, you know, I could run, before. And in the back of the group, as soon as I hit that concrete barrier where you can see the one lamppost there and the vans, I just make the turn and I see that. And then all of a sudden I hear this loud crash behind me of like a tree falling down. And I hear these screams, girls screaming. And I'm like, damn it. I have to turn around and see how they're doing. So I went back there. I ran back up there to see. And there was one or two girls that were on the ground. They had slipped and fallen. And I went up there, helped them up, and I'm like, all right, let's go. We'll wash up at the next location, bathroom break, no worry. And I'm like, let's go. And then I'm like, what was that cracking noise? And they pointed to the bushes or a little clearing, and they're like, something jumped out of the shadows over there, snapped that log in half and jumped back in. And as I shone the light on it, there was a big log that had been recently snapped in half, you know. So yeah, that was my story of my experience with Kelpe, one of the scarier moments on the ghost tour that I've done. Yeah, it was, hey Auntie, how's it? It was a learning experience, right? I talked to, in fact, Karen, who watches this on Facebook a lot. She was on earlier tonight. She was on the tour. She was sitting right behind me. And she turned to me and she's like, you know why they're coming closer, don't you? You know, I'm like, I have no idea why they're coming closer. I guess she's a medium. I didn't really know her too well, but yeah, we became good friends after. And she's like, you quit smoking. And I'm like, yeah, I quit smoking. You know, she's like, well, because you quit smoking, they can come closer to you now.
You hearing that?
What are you hearing? You hear that too? I hear footsteps, yeah? You hearing footsteps?
It's time to go.
Yeah, I think so. It's been 2 hours on the live. But yeah, I went back to the store, bought a pack of cigarettes on the tour, and continued from there. No worry. And that's a cliff too, so even if you shine your light, you're not gonna see nothing.
Okay, even more so.
Uilani says he's been walking for a while now.
Okay, definitely time to go.
Is it the giant? The one that's
Okay, we can go now.
like
He's
these are
too soft. He's too soft. I think it's a giant. I don't know if it's the same one that I've been hearing down there, but this one I think is down here.
he's a warrior. Yeah, he's a guardian, he's a protector, yeah. He's a Hawaiian warrior. We had seen one back here. One of my friends did, standing right behind him, like 8-9 feet tall. Big brother.
All right. I'll be in the car.
Ku'ilio loa heia Pokai Bay also. Yeah. You heard it too, Kelly. Let me go take a look.
What happened to my bubble?
It's still here. The bubble only keeps out the bad stuff, yeah.
Okay, it's not time for exploring right now. Joe.
What? What's up? What's going on? No worry, beef curry. And if you look, be ready to find. That's why you're looking.
I'm
Huh?
not looking.
Okay, good. Then just sit down, go back TikTok, whatever you was doing, and relax. The more you do this, the more you understand. The less the fear comes, yeah?
And you wanna go take care of that? I can share another story if need be.
Olamana was, I think, 40 feet tall. Sorry, 67. There's stuff going on over here. Yes, okay, we're caught up now. Whew.
Do you wanna go take care of that?
What?
Nothing to take care of. There's
Well,
nothing bad
okay.
over here.
No,
I trust.
I can
Because
jump in for you if you need.
If
you
they
guys
like
need to
us,
go.
if they like us
You know.
leave, then you can usually hear the drums and the, you know what I mean, that kind of stuff. That's usually our sign to go. Let's give it a minute.
Yeah. So we're saying that.
Oh, he's walking around to keep other stuff away.
Yeah. We're saying that you're protected.
Don't be scared. As long as you do not bother, he will not bother. Yeah,
I never bothered.
I know. So these are ancestors, yeah, around us. These are protectors. These are the ones that are keeping us safe. I'll be honest, I feel really blessed that they think I'm worthy of their protection. You know what I mean? So I must be doing something right. Ooh. Tell more ghost stories. I get plenty. I'm keeping them all for October, I promise. Maybe I'll do another live sometime soon. Maybe tomorrow or something, but I think we're gonna call it. It's about 10 o'clock. It's been 2 hours already doing this. You good? Yeah, I think we go heli. Yeah, we've seen a lot of the warriors. We've seen a lot of that stuff. It's been really cool. But we are gonna heli, guys. They're just wondering what y'all are doing, yeah. Demonica, I love to. I need to pull it up. I know, I thought you were yelling at me with all the caps. Maybe the next live I will, Demonica. Yes, definitely. Definitely. I have to pull it up to read it and to prepare and all of that stuff too. But yeah. Yeah, tomorrow night I would love to do. Oh yeah, let's do one of Kelly. Great idea. I would love to do it tomorrow night. We'll see if I can do it tomorrow night. I try to have a life too, you know. I also work. I'm also dad. I'm also a whole lot of things too. So Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray, and do thou, the Prince of the heavenly hosts, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits who wander the earth seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. Saint Michael, we ask that you thrust your shining sword down in this area. You grant light where there is none. You show the way for spirits that need to be shown the way. You grant safe protection and safety to wherever these people are going, whether it's us, our friends, whether it's people on the live that are watching it. We ask that you protect them as well, their houses, their devices, their hearts, and all of that stuff. And Lord God, we thank you for everything that you have given to us, opportunities, lessons, and mercy and kindness. We pray that you continue to be patient as we grow, and you provide us with many, many opportunities to become the best people that we can. We pray this again in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. I have to learn to stop commenting on that. I have to learn to not comment on troll stuff. It's so much fun though. On trolls comments. But yeah. What's that? Oh, you get the little cuckoos.
Yeah, the little hitchhikers. Like, where did I pick them all up from? That's fucking brown beast.
Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Aloha.